Okay, thanks again. Um, my name is Steve Bashir Sona. I'm a medical doctor. Uh, have clinical epi and data science. So I also do other things, but for now, I'm going to take you through introduction to R. So I don't know if some of us have installed or they do have R on their computers, but if you don't, let's take you through why we use R and what is R. So why R? First of all, it's an open source language. So it means many people contribute to it. It has a vast community. It supports extensions. It relates to other languages like Python. So it is an advanced statistical language with outstanding graphs. So it is good with statistics and graphics. And since it's open source, the contribution is from the communities, and there is also feedback. Yeah. So R is an object-oriented script language based in statistics and math. Today, it's a major data science tool that we use. So yeah, it you can download it from Quran. Um, you can also have the Core R, and it does a lot of statistical analysis from the basics to the complex. So it also does a lot of graphical uh, graphics that is through ggplot2 and others. So those who don't have the software yet, I think you can go to this website and you download it. So I'm going to. Are there people here who don't have R already installed? I can take you through the installation process. If you don't have R installed, you can raise your hand. If not, we can skip it. So, okay, I see someone says mine is installed. And this is, let me also put a Google Drive for this presentation and the scripts that we are going to be using. So I think we have the R script already. I mean the R already installed. So I'm going to go ahead and um, and just take you through why we need to use it, and we go to the practical part. So what about R Studio? Anyone has installed R Studio? Or is anyone who has not installed R Studio? You can put in the chat or raise your hand. Okay. Uh, Anyone without it? R Studio installed? Yes. So those who have Windows, I think you can install R tools too. Most of the errors you will get might be due to lack of R tools. So you can install R tools. From where you go to R Studio, there is also R tools. You can also just Google R tools. I can take you through that. I hope you can see my screen of web browsing. Can you see my web browser screen? You can mute and you tell me. I mean unmute.
We can't.
Oh, okay. That's the problem with Zoom. When you change the screen, it doesn't change. Okay. So this is Ara Tools. You can just Google Ara Tools and you'll press on the first link that comes. Then you can download Ara Tools, the latest version, Ara Tools 4.4. So if you're using a Windows laptop, you need Ara Tools, download it and install it. So if you're not using Windows, we can move ahead to R Studio itself. I want to have a practical session, so you guys, you can always interact with me. So yes, R Studio, R as itself is the language. R Studio is the graphical user interface. So R Studio makes you use R, which is a command based in a graphical user interface. So there is basically no difference. The difference is this is the graphical user interface that helps you run R. So as the parts of R Studio, we have this is the script area. This the script area. This is the console area down here. This side here, we have the environment. In the environment, we have our data sets that we are working on. There is history, connections, if you are connected, for example, GitHub or any other databases like SQL. Down here, we have the files path, the plots, the packages, the help, and the viewer. To start with, I'll show you that the simple uh, computations with R. So first of all, R is, this is basics for those who have not interacted with R. It can be used as a calculator. So from the console here, it is like if you are familiar with SPSS or Stata, this is like the do file. This console here is like the do file. You can just go to here to file and new R script. Then it will bring you the new R script. So that's like the do file. So after this, you can save your R script and for using it again. So this is the file edit code. It has functions to do with your codes. So these ones you go through them at your free time. But now let's see R as a calculator. You can write anything like 2 plus 2, and you get the result here as 4. So in order to run this 2 plus 2, you can just write it here and put the cursor around the command line all along the line which you want to execute, all highlight the line you want to execute, and you press run here. Run the current line all selection. Or you can use a shortcut from the keyboard, which is Command Enter. Command Enter for Mac or Control Enter for Windows. So when I press Control Enter, the results come in my console here down. So if you have things already in the console and you want to clear it, you can just press Control L. So 2 plus 2, it gives us a 4. That is basic computation calculations of R. The square root of 49, 7, 6567 to the power of 7, division, remainder we use percentage. So you want to see what's the remainder of 23 when you divide it by 3. So you use these 2 percentage signs and it gives you 2. Or you can just, if you don't want to save this script, you can just type in the console directly 23, what's the remainder of 23 divided by 3, and you get 2. So yeah, those are the simple tasks. You see my environment has a lot of things that I have. So if I want to clear my environment, I think I'll just show you that. Clear environment. First of all, you can just come here and you press on this brush. It's like a brush. So the brush is here to clear everything, the objects in the environment. There is also a brush here at the console. So you can just press this brush and to erase everything. And you begin with new data sets. Or you can just write a command, which is remove list equals to ls. It is the same thing. So you can just come here to the brush and clear everything in the environment. So, but I think in order to...
Let's ask our people if the speed is okay or they want us to reduce the speed. Members, is the speed okay? You type in the chat if the speed is okay. You can say if you say yes, meaning it's okay. No means if we need to reduce down.
For now, it is okay. Okay. Please download this file folder from Google Drive. I want to, because we are going to be I have this script there. You can just be following the script and you edit a few things that I include. The script is in this Google Drive. So it is a few MBs.
Let's confirm how many have downloaded it. How many have downloaded? Type in the chat.
Oh, the link is in the chat. Okay, let me just put it again.
Yeah.
There is the link.
Let's give them 1 minute or two for them to download them. Latifa, are you following? I don't see you typing anything in the chat.
Yeah, I'm attending.
No, it's not attending. It is hands on. Are you downloading?
No, the issue I'm having, the Zoom I'm having is on my phone and not on my PC. And where I am, I will buy a voucher and you can't share the internet. So I'm only using it on my phone. So I'll just download that later.
That is terrible. So supposing I sent you this on your email, can it work?
Yeah, I think. But then I don't have R on my phone, so I don't know.
That is terrible.
I have to do that.
Bratala, are you progressing? Are you okay? Bratala.
Yes, sir.
Are you happy?
Yes, I've downloaded.
Okay.
Okay, so if you have downloaded it, make sure you transfer the folder where you want it. Then we are going to make it the directory. So to make that folder the directory or our working directory, it means we are going to be working within that folder. So you can direct R to be working within that folder. Oof. Link on, someone can copy it and paste it in WhatsApp. I can't open WhatsApp right now on my PC. Okay, so if you have downloaded it, you come here, you see this thing that looks like settings, setting icon. Click on it. Oh, before that, first go further here, go to directory. You see that thing that shows refresh up, but those dots, 4 dots down there. First click on those 4 dots, then they will bring you where to go to, where you find that folder. So for me, my folder is in D. That's where it is. So I press open. Are we there? You can just unmute and say yes. Are we there? Guys, we are going to waste a lot of time if you don't respond. So let me repeat. You go to these 4 dots. You see the refresh thing? Go to these 4 dots. Click on it. Click on them. Go to where your folder is that you have downloaded, and select it and say open. Are we there?
That silence means they're not there. Members, you open your mics. One thing they need to understand, Bashir, is let's help them to create a folder on their laptop where they want to, where the training materials for this course is going to be. I think let's begin by telling them to do that. Create a folder there, and that will be their directory for now.
Yeah. So you can create a folder for this training and drop what you've downloaded, the material that you have downloaded, and you drop it in there. So after you drop it in there in that folder, and you know where it is, whether it is in the desktop or anywhere, then you can go to these 4 dots, you click on them, you look where the folder is, and you press open. You will see what is inside the folder here. Are we there?
Actually, Bashir, what we do, you stop sharing your screen and we see everyone's screen just to confirm if they have created a folder and they have downloaded this content into that folder, and we can help them to make that their working directory. So Andrew, can you share your screen just to show us how you're working, how the folder is looking? Andrew, you share your screen.
I'm actually working on 2 platforms. I was downloading a folder from a computer. The internet is on the phone, and I'm working from the computer here. So I was still downloading the folder so that I can work along.
I wish you can have I wish you can move your meeting to the laptop, because we will want you to share your screen as we go on, and you won't share the laptop if the meeting is on the phone and you're working on the laptop. Anyway, you address that as we go on. Samuel, you share your screen. We just want to be sure that you have created a folder. So Samuel, when you come to files, you click on D. You click on D down. There is D. No. You go up. Yeah, click on that D. Good. You've called it. You go to training. Scroll down. You call it training. You click on that. I think you go back. You rename it to. You go back and rename it other training. You click on D. Yeah.
Oh, the other thing, I think the folder has come as a zipped folder. Please unzip it first. Yeah, it is zipped. Go to the folder where you put it and unzip it.
So you first close this R Studio and you share where it is in your laptop. Okay. Good. You rename that part. You rename it R training. You rename it to R training. You learn a skill of using underscore. You in this coding work and the scripting work, you're going to be using underscore. Yes, other training. Yeah, maybe you can underscore. I can put idem. So because you may have future other trainings, and you may want to. You'll be struggling to know which training this one was.
Go to extract all. Yeah.
Click on it.
Yeah, extract. So you can copy the contents inside and put them in the main folder and delete these redundant folders. Yeah, great. Now go back to your R Studio.
Progress.
Yes, scroll down. Okay. Then go to where more. Do you see where more is?
On your right. On your right. Top right hand. There. Great.
Yeah. Then set as working directory.
Good.
Yeah. So when you look at your console, there is a command that has come. So you can always just go and use that command, set WD, then bracket, and you put the link to every folder you want to set as working directory. So that's the shortcut of using a command. So after setting this as your working directory, then click on the YouTube thing within your working directory. No. You see YouTube R.
I can't see
No.
what you.
Where in your R training folder? In this R
Oh,
Studio, yes.
okay.
Yes.
This one.
Click on it. Yeah, open that one.
Okay.
Yes. So install those packages that you don't have. Is just click install.
Pardon, please.
The error you are seeing up there, click install. Okay. Is everyone with us? Is everyone else with us? Okay. Seems like people are with us. Okay, let's continue. You can stop sharing. So everyone else not downloaded yet. Why? Jacinda, what's the problem? You share your screen.
Mine, I have taken it on the other software, but then to set it as working as a working directory. I've stopped there and
You share the screen.
find it. You will assist me. How do I share my screen?
There is a button here down on your Zoom that has share, the green button. Okay, what's the problem? Click on set as working directory. I see you have already set it as a working directory. Yeah, so you click on it. Click on YouTube. Go back. Go back where you've been. No. In that folder, yes. In that folder, click on YouTube. YouTube R. Down the last 5. That's where we are. So click install. Up. This yellow thing you see has an error. So click install. Okay. Anyone else is Andrew, are we together?
Yes, sir, we are together. I'm there on YouTube.
Okay.
YouTube.
Okay. So you can stop sharing and we continue. So this is where we were. So I included
Actually,
this.
Bashir, something small.
Mm.
Can we also see from other people? Sorry, I had moved away a bit. Can we also see from other people who are at the level of Samuel? Because as you can notice, Samuel is now on track.
Yeah, I think we have 3, Samuel, Jacinto, and Andrew. Yeah, I think it's Latifa who doesn't have a laptop. I think
Yeah.
we are good to go. Yeah.
Is it Dratala okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yes, so this is where I was. I included this code to clear the environment, but I showed you how to clear the environment, how to clear the console. You can just press on these brushes and everything will clear. Then we have other data types in R. that I want to talk about. So there are a few things that you need to know about R. It is case sensitive. It normally responds to small cases. So your commands have to be in small letters. In very few instances where it accepts a capital letter, but small letters. So we can look at data structures. What are examples of data structures? So examples of data structures in R, we have a character, numeric, integer, logical, or the Boolean. So I think we shall look at character, integer, numeric, and we have the logical. So the logical all Boolean. So the Boolean is the true or false. So character, they are words, the characters. Integer is an integer. Numeric, these are numbers. Boolean is the true or false. Then we have what we call data structures. These are important because, data types. So data types, we have vectors, matrix, array, data frame, lists, and they have attributes. For example, a vector can have attributes like a vector of fruits, like names of things, like a collection of objects or anything. It can be, that's a vector. And a vector, we shall not go through the mathematical part. Then we have a matrix. From primary, we know that a matrix has columns and rows. Then we have an array, and we have a data frame. A data frame is like the database, which has rows and columns, and we have the variables, or yeah. So lists are just a list of items. So from there, let's look at how to create vectors. So we have a vector, for example, for fruits. So I will show you this. This is the assignment in R. This arrow, it looks like a less than and an arrow and a minus is called the assignment sign. C is the concatenation. Concatenate means to add things together, like group them together. So this assignment would be like the equals. It works the same way when the equals works, but we don't want to use the equals because it can be used in other cases. So it's better to use the assignment. So if you put fruits, you want to group fruits like apple, bananas, oranges, mangoes. These characters, like this is what we call, now this fruit is the vector for fruits. It has attributes of apple, banana, orange, and mango. And they are in character format. That's the data structure. So these characters are represented by these quotation marks. Whether they are double or single, it all works. So you can have pawns, and it is the same thing. You concatenate, and they are still characters, and we can have something like numbers from one, let's maintain 1 to 4. So with numbers, since they are numeric, we are not going to put them into quotes because they are numeric. So you can type them out 1, 2, 3, 4, or you can just say 1 to 4. The Ara will understand that you want numbers from 1 to 4. Are we there?
Yes,
We
please.
are okay. So if you want to run these codes, so you press a line, I mean your cursor to
Recording in progress.
so press your cursor to the line you want to run and press Control Enter or Command Enter. When you press Control Enter, it will come to your global environment and it will show you that fruits is a character and it has items from 1 to 4 and they include banana, blah, 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 apple. Then for phones, the same thing. And for numbers, it will put integer 1 to 4 with 1, 2, 3. Are we there? So if you are not sure of, okay, we can put also logical, true, false, blah, blah. So if you are not sure of the character, I mean of the structure of one of these, you can just type structure, str, representing structure, and you say structure of fruits is a character. It will come here down in your console and it will tell you it is a character having 4 items, 1 to 4 items, and those items are apple, banana, orange, blah, blah, blah. Yes. If the same thing you can try with logical fruits or whatever. So what if I want to join all of this into one data frame? I just want one data set with all of these. I want to have fruits, numbers, phones, and logical. So that's what we call so if you want to create a data frame, first of all, we can use 2 commands. We can use what we call the column bind or row bind and the data frame. So before we create a data frame, maybe I can tell you about joining or merging vectors.
You know what, Bashir? I suggest that before you go there, let's look at their you could stop sharing and we look at their screens just to see if they are able to assign vectors.
Okay.
And they can assign something that they want to see. They can assign a mango, they can assign a jackfruit, they can assign an orange. So let's have Diana share her screen. Or Diana has left. Diana has left.
She has a problem with
Network.
she keeps on joining and yeah, network.
Bratala, can you share your screen just to see if you are able to assign a vector? Bratala, can you share your screen? Bratala, are you there?
Hello.
Yeah, make your studio bigger. Bro, you haven't assigned anything.
Yeah, but I
You are,
don't even think he's saving his workspace. I don't know if he's saving it. Maybe he may not be knowing how to save.
so, okay, you see where your cursor is on fruits? Yeah, press space and give the assignment, which is it a less than sign? Right, less than. No. Okay, you are still looking for it. Okay. Look for where less than. No, that's greater than. Put minus. Space. Put a small c. Brackets. So inside, put whatever fruits you want, like 4 fruits. But in what? In quotes, because they are characters. They are words.
Yeah, Bashir, that is how we will move. You see, once we have them go through that step, that's how no?
After the after the quotation, comma, write another fruit like that, 4 fruits. You see orange, it has made it orange as a color. Put a capital O to differentiate the color from the fruit. I don't know which came first, whether the color or the fruit. Highlight it, highlight jackfruit. Okay, it's okay. You can just highlight it and press the quotations. They will come automatically. Okay, so you go to phones. So yeah, go to phones and numbers. So someone else can share their screen. Samuel, you can please complete the rest. Samuel, let's see your screen. Yeah, Samuel is good. Who else? But thingy, make sure you run all of them. Run the phones, the numbers, and the logical, such that they come in your environment. It doesn't matter whether it is at whether the cursor is in between or what, as long as it is within the line.
Good.
So who else? Andrew? Hey, it is Andrew.
Actually, before Samuel goes, Samuel, can you share again? Let them learn how to save their code such that you expand like that. So you know just there. No, you don't have to go there. You see where there is day 1, just under it. There is that down. Okay, on your right there, on your left. That one there. Once you keep clicking on it, you'll be saving your codes as you go along. Yeah. You click on it. Yes, there you have saved. So it is now saved. So you, every time you work, keep saving, keep saving, keep saving. Yeah. Bashir, over.
Yeah. Who else is with us? Was it Andrew? Andrew.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'll fix my internet so that I can share. But at the moment, I'm working from the laptop and following from here.
Oh, sorry.
Otherwise, I'm okay. It is okay. It is okay. I'm with you.
Bashir, I don't believe so. Andrew, can you take a screenshot of what you have and share on your WhatsApp group? Just take a screenshot of what you are doing on your computer or now and share on our WhatsApp group before we move
All right,
forward. We don't want to leave you behind.
All right, let me take. All right, no problem. Let me take it.
Yeah. You see, Bashir, if we can hold everyone's hand on day one, they will follow on day two. They will follow the remaining sessions. If we lose them on day one, they will struggle tomorrow. And by Friday, we shall have lost them from the program. We wanted this small number such that they can benefit, and then they can go and apply the skills for their work.
Yeah, sure.
Andrew, you share a screen before you can proceed. There's just a photo of what you're working on before we can proceed.
Okay, I've taken the shot. I'm trying to share.
Good.
Okay, share.
No, just take it. No, just send on your WhatsApp group, in our WhatsApp group.
Oh, okay, on the WhatsApp.
Don't have to share your photo. No, your video. Just send on our WhatsApp group.
All right.
So this looks to be terrible at first, but trust me, when you learn R, you'll never use any other programming language, except maybe Python for specific cases. But you'll never even want to look at state again. And the job market for R is so big. It's like when you say I know how to use R, people see you like, yeah, this is the guy we are looking for. Trust me, that's how I got my job that I have. Like they looked for people who can do things in R and they were never to be seen. So yeah, so this looks terrible now, but it is going to get smoother and smoother. By the end of this first week, you will be gurus in doing data visualization, data wrangling, and everything in R. We are waiting for your screenshot. Is it
Yes,
yet
my
there?
screen has been. It is already there on WhatsApp.
Okay, I see. You're there. But your numbers are three. Oh, you used the 3. Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's move forward. I think am I sharing my screen or
Not yet, not yet.
oh.
You see, Bashir, if we can walk step by step with them like this, we will know how they are progressing actually.
Okay. So have you learned how to know if it is the structure of any vector that you've created? It's just this small command, str, short form for structure, brackets, you put any vector or data frame or whatever that you have. So we are going now to learn how to join rows or to merge. I want to call it merge per se right now. Let's call it join. And with join, we have what we call row bind. Row bind means you have things in lists and you want to bind or you want to add another list at the end of this first list. I mean at the bottom of the first list. It is normally called appending if you are using Stata. So you want to join one row to the next. That's what calls row bind. While column bind joins columns, as the word says. So we can say fruits and fonts, and we join them. Okay. So I think we shall start with the column bind. We are going to bind columns because we have a column for fruits as a vector and a column for fonts as a vector. So we want to create one column. Actually, this will be column bind. So we want to create the column for fruits and fonts. So we use the cbind command. Cbind means column bind. So you are going to stack one column onto the other on its left. So the first column will be on the right, on the far left, and this one will be on the right. This helps us while joining data sets. If you have several data sets and you want to collect a few variables from one and here, you can use this. But remember, if you're going to do a column bind, the number of items in that column must be the same. For example, if I add another fruit here called grapes, and I try to bind, it will bring a warning. So the warning message is in cbind, number of rows of the result is not multiple of the vector length. So the vector lengths are different, so it won't create that vector. So if you want the vector to be created, maybe you can say that for this, I will include a missing, but this is going to be another story. So I just wanted to show you that if you want to do column bind, the vector length has to be the same. If there are 4 fruits, there are 4 fruits, and you are going to bind with one which has another similar length. So have we managed to bind the fruits and fonts?
Yes.
So yeah, when you come to your environment here, you can click, it has formed this small data set which has fruits here and fonts here. So I can also join numbers and so let's look at the structure. So the structure, it still brings characters, fruits, fonts, they are still characters. So we can also bind the numbers and the logical. If we bind the numbers and logical, Yeah. So the logical, it has come out as 1, 0 because 1 represents true and 0 represents false. So that's why they have come as 1, 0. So yeah, this is binding. So if you want to create a data frame, we can actually create okay, let me show you the both of them. This is for phones and fruits, and this is numbers and logical. So what if I wanted to join these fruits phones with numbers and logical? What can I do? What can I use? Who can guess? If I want to add the numbers and logical here on the right of fruits, and do I use a row bind or a column bind? Who can guess?
Column bind.
You have to use a column.
Yeah. So we are adding more columns here, so we can actually have one. So we can say combined, and we call it combined, and we have a column bind of both. So when you click on it, you see that, yeah, we have now combined all these ones. And when we look at the structure of this combined, it is going to give us the character for fruits, phones, numbers, and logical. They are still called characters for the numbers because it is seeing them as characters. So we shall see how to convert it to be seen as numbers later on, not now. So, but now, this is not a data frame yet. So these are just column binds and row binds. So a data frame, we can use it to do our analysis. Like we can also create tables from a data frame. So a data frame is like an organized structure of data in rows and columns. So we can say my data, and we call this combined, and we make it as a data frame. So when you make it as a data frame, you see that even in the environment, it changes. It says it has 4 variables and 4 observations. And when you click on it, it is the same thing, but it has changed the format. It is saying it has 4 observations and 4 variables. Now it is saying it as a data set. Let's first see if you are all there. Are you all there?
Not yet.
Okay. Where are you? You can show us where you are.
Yeah, I'm already there. It shows the observations and the variables. If it is a data frame.
I think I've been following, and then I wanted to start applying the.
Okay, you can apply now. You don't want to leave you behind.
Hello?
Yeah, fruits, phones. Put the dash. But you don't have anything in your environment. First go back up where you have those phones, blah, blah, the vector.
I'm at the vector. Hello.
Sorry, I've been mute. Run fruits first. Control enter. Then go to the next. So you see that in the environment, your fruit, wait. You see that in the environment, you have the length of 4. So make everything length of 4. So the numbers add the 4 there, and even for logical. Can just add the TF. Aura understands what T and F means. Okay, you can write it true, false. Run both of them from numbers. From now, okay. Okay. So do the column bind. Wait, there is something. There is an error there. Error in logical unused argument. You didn't put the concatenation or the assignment.
Sorry.
You didn't put the concatenation or the assignment on your logical. That's why you are getting red there. First put the assignment. And add a C, a small c. The small c has to be, okay. Okay. So in when you are doing first, okay, fruits. So let's take this small. You are combining columns of fruits and fonts. You are supposed to use the exact names. You get the exact names of your vectors. Those are the vectors you are combining. So in the brackets, they have to be exact names. Fruits, comma, fonts. Instead of a dash, it is a comma. You are combining fruits and fonts. And you have to put a command at the beginning of the bracket, which is column bind, C bind. So C bind, you are doing a C bind. Make it a full word. Instead of C, write a full word, C bind. Yes. So it reads fruits. Instead of using fruits dash fonts, use an underscore. Instead of the dash, use the underscore. Yeah, use underscore.
What do you mean?
Underscore is that thing that looks like a dash when you press shift minus. Yeah, but no, you're okay. Put the underscore in the right place. Fruits, phones.
That's okay.
Remove the P.
Oh,
Okay. So what you're doing now, you are saying the fruits, I'm creating fruits phones using a column bind, but I'm binding the vector of fruits and phones. That's all you're saying. So you run that, Control Enter. Has it come to your environment?
yeah.
Click on it. Click on the thingies down. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
You see, now you combine the rest. Go back and combine the rest. Go back to YouTube R and combine the rest. So
The
combine
rest.
numbers and logic. You can say num logical, or number logical, any name you will remember. Remember, they are supposed to be exactly the same names. You see numbers, you use the capital N, and in your brackets down, you're using a small n. It will bring you an error. Run that. Yes. So now you combine the two of those objects you have combined. You can call it combined or any other that word you remember.
Huh?
What do you think you're going to use there to join those two?
See, combine.
We are going to still add columns. So we are still using a C bind, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Don't forget the assignment. No, we are combining the two you have. You have created the fruits phones and the number logical. Yeah, I wanted you to first get that error, and you know that the problem is with the spelling. So make that a data frame. The combined, make it data frame. You
How
can
do I
press,
make it?
first press enter such that those ones go down. The matrix go down, press enter. So you can type there, converting to data frame. A
Converting.
comment is supposed to start with a hash.
W1.
So you can say something you remember, like converting to a data frame. Go down and name the data frame anything you want to name it.
Excuse me, what name can I?
Any name you want that you remember, whether my data frame or data frame 1 or DF. You can call it DF1. Assign. Then the command for converting into a data frame is data.frame. Then put combined there. You see how it has changed in your environment? It has 4 observations and 4 variables. So in R, R can run without creating the assignment. The assignment means you want to store that thing in the environment. If you don't want to store that in the environment, or you don't create the assignment, but we shall see how that applies later on. Let's store everything in the environment. Anyone else? Is there, you can stop sharing. I think we are at the same place. Andrew, are you with us?
Yeah, yes, sir. I'm already there.
Who else?
Samuel.
Samuel, you with us?
Yes, please.
Okay. Let's continue.
Could
So
we
let's look at.
could we just have a Samuel, can you just share your screen? Andrew, could you just take a photo of what you have so far? Take and send on the page. Okay.
Why are your data frames confused? Go back to where the command is. Please make this thing wider. No, like make the, yeah.
Good.
Let's see. You did fruit phones bind. You did number, huh? But when you, okay, when you went ahead to,
I think I went ahead and added another. I added the columns
yeah,
more.
you added a lot of things.
And could you be
So
putting
you,
space? Could you be putting space on your assign from the space between C bind? Yeah, keep putting space such that your code looks neat. Oh, have you lost it?
no, I think you close that thing
You
and go
close.
back to where you've been.
Yeah, just be
Okay.
putting space. Enter. Yeah. Same to down
So,
as well. That one as well. Yeah.
wait, let's see what you did wrong. Fruits, phones, num, logical. Yeah, remove that one. All okay. You run again. That run the combined. And the data frame. Okay, we have 4 observations, 4 variables. Okay, that's fine.
Let's see if Bashir Brenda has joined us. Brenda is joining us from Germany. And maybe if she can introduce herself. Brenda has the malaria data sets, which I want us to use for our project for this program. Brenda, can you just greet members and then share something small about yourself? Let me just pause the recording. Yeah, Bashir, you can now continue.
Yeah, I see. Oh, I think that we have a problem with Andrew. Your code is kind of messed up. I've given you comments. First of all, the first one, you joined them well. But the second one, you joined the 3. We have joined all the fruits and veg and phones.
And again,
The,
Bashir, you notice that for him, he's using the equal sign for assigning
yeah,
vectors. And we told him that this equal sign we will actually use it in other commands shortly. So I think the earlier you get used to the assigning using the less and then the dash like your colleagues would be better.
Sorry about that, because I'm coming from Python and MATLAB. Sometimes I forget, but I'm getting it.
Yeah.
I understand. Also, when I post Python, I get somehow confused. But it works anyway, but we shall see how it will use. So not to have confusions, you can use an assignment. Then 2, you want to join, actually for you who knows Python, this should be an easy process. Then combine the numbers and logical in the second bind. Don't again bind 3 things. You want to bind 2. Then the data set, the data frame, we create a data frame from the 2 combined, the 2 we have just joined up.
Oh, okay, sorry about that. Actually, I was just playing around with several, as you are going through with students, other students, I was just playing around. The reason they are combined. Yeah, I was just.
Have you fixed it? This is exactly like Python. That's just a few things. Yeah.
Around with trying other options of combining other items to see how it works. I'm fixing it. Yeah, right. I'll fix the assignments.
Share with us what you fixed.
All right. Let me share.
Andrew, can you be putting space between on your assignment such that there is just learn the coding language. So put space between the assignment and then the C bind.
So the other thing is,
All right. So
we are following up. So in the data frame, you want to create a data frame for joined one, but again, I don't understand. Joined one can be fruits, phones, and joined two can be numbers and logical. But your first numbers starts from 2. Okay, you have 3, 3, it's okay. So you say join the 2, C bind, numbers, and logical. Then the data frame should be join the 1 and join 2. So we want to move like that. I know there's a shortcut. And there's a shortcut when you can just put everything at once to create a data frame, but I just want to take you that process.
All right, so let me fix it here so that I'm on the same page. Okay, so I'm now on the same page.
Okay. Creating a matrix. I don't know if you still remember matrices. Matrices are those things with columns and rows. So I wasn't a fan of matrices. So we can create an empty matrix with 2 columns and 3 rows. Is that a 2 by 3 matrix? And when you look at it, it will be 1 and 2, and they are empty because they have NA because it is empty. There is nothing I have said inside. Put maybe to put anything inside. So matrices help us a lot when we are dealing with. In my side, I use matrices a lot when I deal with machine learning algorithms. I know if you guy who uses Python, if you've come across machine learning, and you will use a lot of vectors and matrices because they make work simpler. But I don't know if we shall use them here, so we shall just flash them. So if we want to create a matrix of 1 to 10 with 2 columns and 2 rows. So we can call it matrix 1 or matrix 2. And it is 1 to 6. Number of columns are 2 and number of rows are 3, and we are looking at by row. So by row means you are going to count the matrix by row. I don't know if you guys remember the shape of the matrix and the dimensions of matrix and the class of matrices. This is a whole new linear algebra. If you don't know it right now, it is okay. You can live without them. But if you can create them, it is fine. But if you fail to understand what a matrix is, you can live without them. It's linear algebra. So 2 by 3 matrix, it means you have 2 rows and 2 columns and 3 rows. It is this is now it's R times W, it's row by column. So it is a row which is 3 and 2 columns. This is now a 3 by 2. Yeah, there are 3 rows. This is a 3 by 2 matrix. So that's why we have 2 columns and 3 rows. This is a 3 by 2 by row equals 2, means it starts counting by rows. So it will start to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. So I won't spend time on matrix and I won't make you do matrices and yeah. I want to show you something. I hope you're saving your code. There is this save thing which looks like a floppy disk. I want to show you something. If you want to comment out a section in your code, for example, if I don't want to use this matrix code and I want to comment it out, so I can just go to code and say comment. So on some laptops, if you press Ctrl+Shift+C, it will work. But if for some weird reason on my laptop, it starts screen recording. So that's why I go this long road of saying code and I say comment out. So if you comment out a code like this, remember when you run a comment, it doesn't bring anything, any result. It means that section there, you leave it there, maybe for reading purposes or to note what you've been doing, but it won't run in the code. It won't show in your environment. So yeah. So I want to show you next on how to save your R file. So you can save your R file or this file that you created or the entire environment by using the save button, such that if you want to come back tomorrow and everything of yours is like how you left it, you can just save it. You save the image of this R environment. So it is called, this is the command, you say save. What you want to save should be in your environment. This time I want to save my data. This is the file that we created, the data frame. And the file name that I want to save is mydata.rdata. So rdata is the format that, the standard format for RStudio. So when you save this file, it will come in your global environment. I mean in your, not the global environment, in your working space. I don't know why mine is not coming. Okay, maybe I need to refresh. It should come. Okay, let me write a CSV. Okay, I hope I set this as my working directory. Oh, sorry. Actually, I didn't save this as my working directory. I was busy showing you how to set a working directory. and I forgot to set mine. So when I save this, it should come here as r.dta, .r data. And if I want to save this data frame that we have created as a CSV or Excel file to send to someone to start working on it, I can just write a CSV, like write.csv, the file I want to write, the data frame, and the file name, and I give it and I save it as a CSV. And when you save it, it will come still in your environment. It is supposed to be here, my data.csv. Yes, it is there. And when you go to your folder, which you set as your environment, you will find these two there. So you do the saving, you can skip the matrices, which talk about them if we need them. But right now we don't need them, and they will just confuse you for nothing. So you can save these. You can learn how to save these two, write these two commands. And when you're done, you can we can begin from there. Are we there? Andrew, have you saved
Yes, we
this
are
in
there.
your environment?
Right, I've saved them. They can be seen here in my working directory.
You can see it in your environment, right? I mean in
Yeah,
your file,
yeah, in files I can see.
in the working directory, yes. Anyone else? Who else? Samuel.
Doctor, I've not yet been able to.
Okay, share your screen and I see where the problem is. You expand. I don't know. The environment should be a small thing. Okay. Try saving the first one and we see. What's the error you're getting? Object my data is not seen. Where you have data frames 1. You don't have my data, sir.
Oh, this one.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what you're trying to say. Mm-hmm. The file you're trying to save is the one that comes first. Then file name you want to save is what the file name you want. It's okay if you want to leave them as the same names, but what you want to save comes first.
Like here.
Yes.
Okay. I think I'm there.
Yeah, you save the CSV file. Okay. Refresh your thing and we see if they have come. Refresh. Yeah, they have come. Anyone else? Who else? Jacinto, are you okay?
I'm trying to save.
You show us what you're trying to say.
Here.
Mm-hmm. What's wrong? You save DF1.
DF1.
Yeah, you go to your okay. Okay. You give the file name you want to give.
Shall I run?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen it in my environment.
You are in view. Go back to files. It's not, shouldn't be in the environment. That thing down. Click on files. Where you set your directory from. Not there, not there. You see down, when you see where the environment is, then that thing down. Click on files. Down.
First, remove this.
Don't you see files there?
I've seen.
Yeah.
Okay, it's this one.
Okay. Let's continue. So in R or R Studio, we have people develop packages, and these packages perform different statistical things or graphical things, whatever they do. So we install a package depending on what we want to use it for. So what we've been using, these are the stock packages of R Studio. So we can install other packages, and you have to just know what the package does. There is no shortcut. Like for everything you want to do in R, you need to know the package that does that. For example, if you want to plot, you need to know that I need maybe ggplot as the package. If you want to manipulate a data set, I need a dplyr. So there's no shortcut. You need to know the packages for what you're going to do. And how to install a package is we use this command, install.packages, and it has to have the package is in quotes of the bracket. So for example, this package Rio is used when you want to save the data set as a data set for SPSS. Only if you want to read SPSS files, Rio does that. And if you want to call the library to use it, you use this command library and you call on the library you want. But this time when you're calling the library, we don't put the quotes. So we are going to we are going to try to install the package called dplyr. So let's install a package called dplyr. I'm just showing you how you are going to install. You type that command, install.packages in bracket dplyr. We shall see what dplyr does. So now I'm just taking you through how to install packages. Is it running or you're getting errors? Is it running?
Mine is not.
What do you get? What's the problem? Share and we see where the problem is.
I think it has was saying package dplyr successfully unpacked, and some check the downloaded binary. Let me share.
Yeah, it has installed successfully unpacked. Yeah, it has installed. Anyone else? If you want to see that it has installed successfully, try to call it. Type library dplyr. It is already there. Enter. Yeah, it is already there. Warning message. Dplyr was built for R 4.1. Which R did you download? You downloaded an old version of R.
Let's see. I'm having 4.4.2.
Oh, okay, you haven't set it. Okay, you go to R Studio, go to Tools. Wait. Yes, go to Tools and Global Options. Tools, Global Options, Console. Oh, wait, not console.
About this. Excuse me.
Wait. Okay. Leave on general. General, change R. You see R version?
Yeah.
Change.
Excuse me.
When you press change, what do you get?
Seems not to be running.
Nothing. Where did you install your? Should been change. Where did you install your? It is supposed to show something. The R version that is installed there. Wait. Choose 4.4.2.
This one?
Yes. Okay. So you can, okay, you can save and restart your RStudio. You closed all of that. So you save and restart your RStudio. It will be 4.4. But before you restart your RStudio, I will show you something after. Is there anyone else
Excuse
who
me.
has problems? No, you remove this. That one, scroll down up to the end. Scroll down up to the end. Apply, okay. What have you done? Bring it back up. Bring it back up.
Mfano avyo.
Close that. Just drag the entire thing up. It's not moving.
Not moving.
What have you done? Okay, just press enter. It will go. Okay. Anyone else who has issues with
Yeah, I have downloaded it, but I don't know where it has gone. I've not installed.
what have you downloaded?
Actually, when I ran the other command, install packages, and then I don't know where actually because I saw something appearing on my screen and it's appearing. I don't know where it went.
Share and we see. Yeah, it is okay. It has installed. So if you want to see if it works, you run it and we see. Press Control Enter where there is library deploy. Try to call it. What? No, you call deployer. The one you've installed.
I enter it.
No. Library deployer. Because you have finished installation. Now you are calling it. Library deploy. Yes. Control
Where's
Enter.
library?
No, you control Enter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, it has come. You see attaching package. It shows
Okay.
the message there. It shows it has installed. Okay. So we are going to see how to save image. So you see where you have saving
Excuse me.
image file.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Now, if I want to change the version, especially.
But you are on the latest. 4.4.2 is the latest.
Okay.
So if you want to save the image of what you're doing, your environment and everything.
Yeah, Bashir, before we help them on saving the image, could we just have maybe Diana to share her screen and we see how she's progressing? Diana and Brenda. Bashir, maybe you stop sharing. Then we can have Diana share her screen. Diana, kindly share your screen. Diana, are you there? Nekes, are you there? Brenda, are you there?
I'm here, but I can't share my screen at the moment, please. I'm still in transit, so
Okay.
yeah.
Diana, kindly share your screen. We don't want to leave you behind because what we are building tomorrow, we are building on what we are doing today. Samuel, are you okay? Samuel, are you okay?
Yes, please. Only that when I was trying to restart, it's again taking a lot of time. Other students taking time to restart, but I'm okay.
Okay. Bashir, let's proceed. Bashir?
Sorry, I've been mute. Okay. So we are going to look at saving the image if you want to come back to where you stopped. If you want to come back where you stopped with everything as it is, then you save the image of RStudio. So this is how we are saving the image. You save .image file equals whatever file you want, and it's supposed to be r.data. So the command is save.image, then that image, you give a name to that image, and that image has an extension of r.data. We can all save our images. So before you restart your RStudio, you could have first saved the image. Then later on, you just double click on the image when you come back tomorrow, and everything begins off where it ended. Your environment will come, your codes will be there and everything. It continues from where you left off. Have we saved the image?
Yes, sir.
So install, like I've showed you how to install packages, install this Tidyverse, and install NYC Flight Starting. Install those two packages. If it asked you if you want to install them and you already installed them, that just call them.
Actually, for me, I already installed some of these packages. Right now, I don't have access to the internet to install NYC Flight 13.
But had you installed it earlier?
I installed Tidyverse and Dplyr.
Oh no, we need New York Flights. New York Flights was built under R 4.1. Hey, I'm also using an old version of R. It's just a warning. Okay. Let me see. What you are using? I'm using an old version of R, surprisingly. Okay.
Excuse me, doctor.
Yes.
Now, when I tried to restart mine, I remember there was that prompt that you save your image. I just clicked yes. I don't even know where it went, and now I'm trying to reopen. I'm now beginning again from zero.
No, the image is supposed to be in your folder, the working directory. If you save the image, it's supposed to be in your working directory.
Can I maybe share and then you guide me?
Okay,
I
no
can get it.
problem.
Okay, thank you.
Go to your working directory. Open, then go to the cassetting thing. Set as working directory. Yeah, click on that. Set as working directory. So, okay, first minimize that.
The entire screen?
No. This, because the script is, yeah, that one. The UR script is being, okay, okay, let's be in our training, we shall get it. What's the name you used to save it?
Yeah, I can't remember. You know, I was just starting to restart. I can't even remember how it was saved.
No. Okay, click on r.data and we see. Double click it. Yeah, that's the global environment anyway. Okay, yeah, we are there. Click on the file name that you had. No, the file name. What it's called YouTube R. It's YouTube R. It is just the second one there from the top. Yes. You didn't save. Oh my goodness. Okay. You didn't save, but that's not a problem because you have your. That's the data. No, that is in the environment. You can click on it and see. Click on it. Do you want to load this in the global environment? It will still be the same. First click on history and we see. Yeah, this is your history. So you can copy. Okay, it is a lot. You can copy that. You will copy that and I don't know. Maybe replace it. Copy. Have you copied?
I've copied.
You replace it from wherever you started from. Wherever it starts from.
It was around here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's okay. You can copy and replace whatever you wanted, but you haven't saved the image anyway. You will sort it. Don't worry. It will even give
Okay.
you time to go back into the history. So
Mm.
let's move down, down, down. We're at New York's NYC flights. Who said doesn't have NYC flights? Okay, save the
Sir
image.
Andrew.
You didn't save the image. Move up, 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 up. Okay, you'll save the image later. So install the NYC flights and Tidyverse. If you already installed NYC flights, try to run it. Try to call it and we see.
I've not installed.
Yeah, I remember it installed automatically. Try to call it, say library. NYC flights. Okay, there is no package NYC flights 13. So you install it first. Install it. No, the command is already up.
This one.
No, where I've been typing that line above. Yes. Then run the library. Call it. Then also install Tidyverse and call it. Anyone else with a problem? No. Okay. Anyone else with a problem? The person who doesn't have internet for NYC flights, please try to install NYC flights. Because the next session for tomorrow and the last few minutes, we are going to introduce you to NYC flights and
Excuse me.
Tidyverse. Yes.
Excuse me. I have tried to install the NYSC flights, but then I've not seen the library where I can be able to run.
Yeah, I'll share your screen.
Okay. This is where I am. But to run it on the library.
Where is it?
This
Move down.
when
Move down in your script. No, up. Move down. Yeah, you can just there you can say library if you want to call it. Just say library NYC flight 13. The correct spelling of library. Enter NYC flights. NYC flights 13. If it installed, it will even come by itself when you are still typing. Enter. Control enter and we see. Yeah, it is there. It is attached. Yeah. Even Tidyverse, attach Tidyverse, say library Tidyverse, and we see. Tidyverse is up. First attach it and we see. I call it library Tidyverse. That line. Yeah, it is already there. So Tidyverse has several packages within. It has Tidyup, Pool, Ubridate, it has ggplot, and it has, I think, dplyr. So yeah. Okay. Anyone else? I think Latifa and someone else, they are not with us today. Okay.
Amar.
Yeah, I hope you will go
Latifa,
back and
Latifa.
practice.
Yeah, Latifa, what we mean is that you not being able to move this step by step with us, because that's where the magic lies. Walking step by step with us, visualizing with us, clicking a button with us. That's where the magic lies. That's how your friends are moving step by step. That's what we mean by saying you're not being with us. So you and Diana, we are praying that tomorrow you'll be settled, because it has an implication on your concentration.
Is this going to be shared so that we can practice maybe later?
A recording?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll load them on our YouTube channel, so you can download them and watch them.
Okay.
Okay. So for this, I'm going to just introduce you to visualizing your data set. NYC flights is a data set that is from New York flights in 2013. That's why it's called NYC flights 13. So we can have a quick view of how it looks like by typing head and tail. Head means the first columns. So when you type head, flights is the data set that comes within that package of NYC flights 13. So flights is the package, is the data set that comes with it. So you can say head flights, and you see the first six rows of what is contained in this data set. So they have the year, month, day, departure time, scheduled departure time, delay, arrival time, scheduled arrival time, arrival delay, carrier, flight number, and tail number. So that's the first 6 columns. If you want to see the last 6 columns, you can just say tail flights, and these are the last 6 columns. If you want to just have a number of columns, I mean, I want to see maybe the first 5 columns, you just say head, flights, and then say 5. Instead of bringing the entire 6, you can just say comma 5. I want to see only 5, and only 5 will be listed. If you want to see 15 or 10, you can do that. The same way applies with tail. Are we there?
Yes, we are there.
Yes, please.
Is everyone at the same time? I mean, at the same point?
Not yet.
What's the problem? Can you share and
Okay,
we
my
see?
problem is I've tried to run that and it has not brought for me all the data set. But let me try
Okay.
to share my screen.
Okay.
When I ran that, this is what it has brought for me down here. So I was then trying to run the second one. You had said 5.
Mhm. The spelling of flights. Still fix the spelling.
Okay.
So you can do even tail and you see.
What?
Tail. Okay, let's continue. There was someone who was sharing with us via WhatsApp. He stopped sharing.
Actually, I didn't stop. For me, since I cannot access flights, I'm using the data set we saved my data to be able to try this.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
There is also a data set that I shared within, it is called the ETAS data that I shared. within that folder, you can use that.
Yes, I've seen it. All right, thank you.
So actually, if you want to have this data set within your environment, you can just click on it and say import dataset. When you say import dataset, it will tell you which file name you want to name it. You can say etas data and just say leave it as it is and say import. Then it will come in your environment here. Or you can just type a command which you see here as etas read.csv, and I don't know why this Zoom thing keeps blocking my screen. Okay. Or you can just say etas data reads CSV etas. So for you who can't see NYC flights, you can use this. This is how we load the data. This is CSV data. We just say read CSV, and you have it. So I was planning to use this etas data, I think, sometime later, and we would see how to import data sets and everything. But since you don't have, we can just have that done, importing the data set.
Right, it is working. It is working. I've imported it. And
So you can, if you want to import a CSV file, you use the read.csv. And if it was Excel, we reuse read Excel. So now, since we are working with CSV file, you can CSV in full is comma separate variable. Is it values, comma separate variable? Comma separated values. Okay. So if we want, we go back to our NYC. For you, follow with us with etas instead of NYC columns. So if you want to see the number of columns,
something small, Bashir, eh?
yes.
Do we have any of them with any data set in Excel format? It can be any data set, even if just, for example, if somebody is here is a teacher, even just marks of students that you've been marking. Or actually, Bashir, before we proceed, we could just help tell them to go in an Excel sheet right now, and then they create any data set with any columns, any rows, and then they practice on how to import it into the R Studio, and we can begin visualizing it from there. Is that applicable, Bashir? Or they can do that as their assignment? Bashir, are you muted?
Okay, yeah. So do they have anything in maybe Excel that we can base on?
Maybe we can stop sharing and we see if they can import, if they can.
Can they import CSV, maybe?
Yes. Duratala, can you share your screen and import something, or have you tried to import something?
Not really. I've not tried any.
But do you have any data set in Excel sheet, in Excel on your laptop?
Not now. I don't have.
I think let's just experiment. You go to Excel sheet right now. Let us all go to Excel sheet right now. All of us. Let's create 4 columns. You can name the first column age. Second column can be weight. Third column can be height. And maybe the other column can be gender. Those are 4 columns. Actually, we can have the first column as the name of students. So in other words, there are 5 columns there. So the first one is name, then the other 4. For the names, you can put any names you want as rows. So you can say the first name is maybe Sharon. Then you can see which height she is, which length she is, all that. You fill that on the row. Just random numbers. Then the second name can maybe say Scovia. You fill up to say, let's up to five names. So the first column is names. The second column is maybe say, I don't know if you put maybe height or age, whatever you've put. Let's create an Excel sheet. And then once you finish, let's practice how to import it into R. So you save that Excel sheet in the current working directory that you're working from. Don't overthink it, just put any random numbers and to help us practice. Samuel, can you share your screen? And you see how you try to import that.
I was still filling the Excel sheet. I've not yet finished putting the
Don't
figures.
overthink it. Just pick any numbers. Just random numbers.
Okay.
Yeah. Latifa, have you created the Excel sheet? Just take a photo of what you have, and then share with us on the group. Even just on a paper. At least we should see you practicing.
I've created it, but my PC doesn't have Zoom. That's why I'm using the one on my phone.
That's okay. Just take a screenshot and we see that you're progressing. Share with us on WhatsApp. Okay. Duata, can you share your screen? Duatala. You first save it. Save it in the working directory. You can just call it sample dataset.
Okay, I think I can send them one. Let me see how to do that.
Actually, the doctor, just for their practice, you maybe, do you have a dummy one?
Yeah, there is one I have created.
Okay.
Let's see how to share it. share it in the chat. Let me share the link. Download that. It is better for us to have the same, so that if someone gets different things, we can know those are not from us. So you copy that and paste it in your folder, your working directory. Have you all gotten the file?
Yes, we have. I have the file.
Okay. Have you put into your working directory? Is everyone having it in their working directory?
No, I'm lost.
Yeah. There is a thingy in the. Where are you lost from?
I have tried to copy that link, and I think my hand
Don't
pasted
copy
it somewhere. Yeah.
Click on the link to download the file. After downloading that Excel file, get the Excel file and paste it into your working folder, working directory. You are there?
After I copy and paste on it.
So you click on the link.
Yeah, I've clicked and it has opened the data.
You save that file.
Okay.
If after saving that file, just copy it or cut it from where it has saved and take it to your working directory or working folder for this string where I've been working from.
Internet is running low, so it's downloading slowly.
You said you've downloaded it. What happened?
Okay, I've now saved. Just let me bring it. Excuse me, where we brought data from, I'm not seeing that that sign again.
Okay, share your
Let
screen.
me kindly share my screen. Actually, here I'm not seeing this one is inactive.
No, you click on files. Have you pasted it there?
Okay.
I think it should be no. You go to IDEM.
Have you pasted it in them?
No, I put JJ. I saved it as
Ah.
JJ.
Okay, you open JJ and we see. It doesn't have it actually.
Okay, you open. Okay.
JJ doesn't have anything.
No, yeah, okay. Where is it?
JJ is
I have
empty.
opened it.
No, JJ is empty.
Scroll down, and we see if the file is there. First, close this tab. Close this tab you've opened. First, cancel that one. Scroll down. It is not there. It's not in JJ. So you take us to where you've downloaded this file from. No. Okay.
Okay, here it is. And then I saved it.
No. Wait. How did you save it? File save?
I think you can just go to file.
It
Click
came
file.
here.
And
then that's when I named the file name. And then I put in
No.
desktop
No.
and then saved.
Go back.
I canceled this.
Yes, cancel. Click on file. On file. Download. Oh my goodness. Please go back. File. Download. Okay, what have you done? Excel. Okay. So you go to that Excel file, copy it, and put it in your working directory of IDEM. You know where the folder is of IDEM? Copy that.
It should
Copy
be
that demonstration data. Have you copied it?
Yes, I've copied it.
You take it where the folder of IDEM is.
No, you are copying that. No.
Paste.
I want to paste.
You first open. Okay, you first open that thing. Open IDEM. That okay?
Okay.
You haven't copied anything.
So you say Control V.
No, it is not there.
No,
it's
he
not
had.
active.
You tried to
didn't
paste.
copy.
He didn't copy the other side.
Yeah. You go back and copy the other file you downloaded. It is in downloads.
Just go to your download. You just go to your computer.
Okay, maybe.
Yeah.
It is in downloads. Yes, there. There.
This one.
Yes, copy that. Take it to IDEM folder.
I take to IDEM folder first.
Yes. Okay, now go back to your student. Click open, then set it as working folder, as working directory. Click on that settings tool. Not there, on that, yes. Okay. So this is the command for, if you want to, okay, you stop sharing and we get back to where we stopped. So if you want to import Excel, you will need this this package called Read Excel. You first install this package Read Excel and call it. Then you can read the Excel. First install this package Read Excel, then call it. Then after, you can read this data frame. Are we there? Someone share your screen.
Doctor, me have not yet. Though I'd used the other, the way we call it, the other ETAS data. I'd call it like that.
Okay, share your
This
screen and I see. So you
this
can't
hour,
say read. So you can't say read CSV when the file type is Excel. So if you want to import Excel, you use a library for importing Excel. And that library for importing Excel files is called Read Excel. First install that library called Read Excel. Write install.packages. Install dot packages. Quotes Read Excel.
is there
Excel.
underscore?
No, just XL. No underscore. Read
No space?
XL. XL. Yes, install that one. Now call it. Call it down, library, read Excel. What are you doing?
Library?
Library, read Excel. Call the library that you've just installed. So then you import the demonstration data. You delete those ones that you commented down. Okay, change from read CSV to read Excel. Mm, you see what is down there? Read XLSX. You can use that. Click on that. So wait. So the file name, this side on your left, you use another file name, like the file name that you want to work with in the environment. Maybe data frame or data one. You don't have to write the whole data set name.
Okay.
You get the point? Yeah, you change to the data, to the name. You can call it DF. And remove the extension. You don't need the extension. Okay. Press and Control Enter. Okay, it is already there.
Okay, thank you.
Is everyone else at the same point? Who else? Andrew, are you with us? It is Andrew who doesn't have internet.
Not really. I'm just importing my Excel that I created.
But we gave the one we want all of us to use one document such that we can easily help you if you're getting an error or if you're getting problems with analysis shortly.
Yeah, I was still getting in trouble downloading it. So I even went
Downloading
offline.
it?
Is it because of internet?
Yeah, probably I got some internet fluctuation and the internet went off.
It is a few kilobytes. Why?
Yeah,
Okay.
it is small. So it's the reason I was first giving up and trying to follow.
Okay. Who else? Samuel, Edward, Tala, who else? I think we are okay now, right?
Not yet. Not yet. I think let's help Andrew. Andrew, what exactly is the problem in downloading this file? Andrew, what exactly is the problem in downloading this file?
I downloaded it and I was supposed to share it to my computer via Bluetooth. So I got some challenge there and I decided to first give it up.
So did you download on your laptop or on your phone?
It is on the phone at the moment. Only that I've not shifted it to the laptop.
Okay, let's solve one big problem because we are going to go through this for the next 3 weeks. What should we do to help you get this meeting to your laptop away from your phone? What should we do?
No, tomorrow I'll be set. Today I thought I was set only to check that the connection wasn't working, so I couldn't go into the connection. So tomorrow I'll be set to make sure that it is working.
Do you have a Zoom app on your laptop?
I do, but the connection from the phone to the laptop, the internet was a problem. There's some glitch which I can't resolve as fast.
Okay, but because unless you solve that problem, you will not take shape. But that's okay. I'm happy you know the problem.
Right.
Latifa, Latifa, for you are. Can you show us the photo of what you have so far, Latifa? Just for us to know you're progressing. Yeah. So I think Bashir, I think we are okay.
Okay.
Bashir, what time do you want us to close out?
I think in the next 30 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we are at the time, at the point where I want them to be. Don't want them to have a lot of things. So yes, I called my demonstration that as DF. So we can still say head DF and we see. It shows the ID number, the sex, age, height, weight, and education level. So you can say head DF, the first four, and it will show you the first four columns, all tail, DF, the first three, and the last three. And it will show you the tail of the last three. So we have seen what head and tail does. So if you want to know the number of columns and number of rows you have, you just say n col, that is the number of columns, and the data set in brackets. And we have 6 columns, and the number of rows, you just the n row, and we have 100 rows. If you want to see the column names, we just say column names DF, and they will list here. Column names are ID, sex, age. So let's first get those and we see. I want you to get the number of columns in DF, the number of rows in DF, and the column names. How to see those ones. Are we there?
Yes, please.
Tuatara, are we together?
I've forgotten my file name. I've just
I told you to give the names that you remember. Are we together?
Yes, doctor.
Okay. So we have seen the column names, the rows, and yeah. So tomorrow we shall look at NYC flights because it has it's a large data set and there's a lot to learn. So make
Doctor.
sure those who don't have internet, please install the NYC flights when you get home. Any problem, Samuel?
I've not understood these last two. The one of looking inside each variable and then dropping variables.
I haven't gone there. Okay, we are going to look at NYC flights tomorrow in detail, and we shall be using the dplyr. So make sure you have sorted internet and you have installed the dplyr and the NYC flights 13 dataset. So we shall start from there, I think tomorrow. Maybe, okay. Maybe we can go ahead and do something. We can summarize summary of data. We can see the summary of data. We can summarize the data. How do we normally summarize numerical data? By the way, before we summarize the data, we can look at the structure of DF. So the structure of DF, we have ID is a character because it is ID 003. Age is numeric. Sex is a character. Height is numeric. Weight is numeric. And education is a character, which is fine. That's a structure. So we know how many numerical variables we have and how many character variables we have. Though education is supposed to be, you say education here is saying as a character, but we know education is an ordinal variable. Ordinal means a primary is less than a secondary, is less than a tertiary, things like that. So we can just first name it as a categorical variable. We shall see how to deal with ordinal variables later, but we can first convert it as categorical. So we're going to convert education to category, to factor. To a factor or category. And in R, factor variable means categorical. So if we want to convert education, and I said in R, remember, if you want to save, you use the assignment. So for example, I can create DF2 from DF1, from DF, and I want to make this, to make education a factor. But if I don't want to change, I can just leave it as DF, and I say education. It is the variable that I want, and I want to change it to a factor. So a couple of things here. We have introduced in another concept. So this ampersand thing, is it called the ampersand or the dollar sign? So when you use the DF, for example, data frame, and you want to look for, to select a particular column, use that dollar sign. So if you use that dollar sign, it will bring for you the list of columns that you have. Now I want to select the education column only. So that's what I use, dollar sign, BF, I've selected the education column. It is the education column that I want to turn into a factor variable. That's why I say the command is called as factor, and that's what I want to convert. So if we want to change it to numeric, we also have as numeric. You will see as dot numeric, as numeric, as array, as data frame, as integer. So all those that even we have date, date boxit is a date as a function. So there are so many as. But now we want to convert our column to be a factor or to be categorical. We select it and we say we want to convert it to a factor, and that's what we do. No, what is happening here? Let me see the error. Or do we have the column education anyway? It must be. Oh, it's capital E anyway. It has always been capital E anyway. That's the error. So the error was I was calling a column name that is not there. So when we go to structure again, we see that now it has made education a factor with 5 levels, associate degree, blah, blah, blah. So let's do that and we can call it a day. We can also look inside education. So look inside education, we just use a unique DF education, and it shows us what we have. We have master's, high school, PhD, associate degree, bachelor's. My goodness. Okay. Okay, let's do that and we call it a day. I don't want to go further. I might confuse you. Are we there?
Doctor, not yet.
Oh, by the way, even sex is a factor too. It's a categorical variable, so you should also change it. Sex. Yeah. Yeah, sex is a factor too. The rest are okay. So when it says summary, age, the minimum 18, the maximum 65, median 40, sex, they are 43%, 57, height, degree, they are 21. Okay. What is happening? Someone share the screen. When you're quiet, I get worried.
I've tried this, but it's not coming out well.
What? Have you converted factor? But you're saying DF. For you having used the DF2, but you're saying DF. You are calling a different data frame.
I think I've got it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you.
Convert also sex.
Okay, thank you.
So look into both of them. Look into unique sex and unique education, and we see. You leave the flights alone. First select the data frame and you use the $sign and select the variable you want. Then we set, stop using shortcuts. Type them. Then put that one down. Okay. Then do a summary. Do a summary of the entire DF.
Summary, is it this one?
The summary of the DF. That's structure. The structure shows you the structure of the data set. So you down there, you want to see the summary, to summarize the data. I mean, if you want to get summarize the data within the data set. So write summary and DF. Summary, not summarize. Yes.
Is that a dot?
No, that one. That summary. DF. DF2. Okay. So what do you see there? You interpret what the outcome. I mean you interpret them. Those are normal things.
I'm not understanding this ID here.
It's the ID variable, the unique identifier. Like,
okay. Unfortunately, some of them I can't interpret. Maybe I need first go to the.
What about age?
I think the minimum here is 18. Then the first quarter is having 28. The median is 40. The mean is 40.9. Third quarter is 55.0, and then the maximum is 65. In
Then
terms of
education.
Education, we have those with associate degrees, they are, I think, 21. Bachelors, we have 16. High school, we have 13. Masters, 27. PhD, 23.
So ID is the unique identifier. It means each person has one ID. So length 100 means those are the number of people in the data set.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Anyone else? Someone else share their screen? Who else? Who else was working with us? Someone is lost. There's someone who has gone away. Jacinto has gone. So I've put for you the link in the. Someone pasted this link into our WhatsApp. This link is what we are going to look at tomorrow. You can go through it tonight, and when we come back tomorrow, we shall be somewhere. We are going to look at the NYC flights dataset and how to use dplyr. So that's the YouTube link that I have given you. So I think this is where we are going to end today. So You saw this length here of number of people. The IDs are 100. You can still get it by using the length command. There are 100 people. If you have, for example, longitudinal data where the ID is repeated, you just need to put the unique length unique, and still you'll get 100 because there are 100 unique people. So since some of our colleagues have dropped off, I think we can end here. We shall continue from there tomorrow. Please come early because tomorrow I have to end early. I have a Zoom meeting at 4. So I want to, so when you go through this YouTube video, we shall move at a higher pace because in the YouTube video, actually, I went at a slower pace. Okay, thank you. To you, Abel.
Yeah, thank you so much, Bashir. I want to request them who have been with us from the start up to the end to give a vote of thanks for today. Samuel, do you want to give a vote of thanks to our facilitator for today?